Morning, everyone. So, welcome to today's webinar on electric vehicles, technology, business, and policy. I'm Santosh Kavre, working as an additional executive engineer in Maharashtra State Electricity Transmission Company Limited in Mumbai. And also, I am a national coordinator for this All India Institute Industry Forum. So, at the start, I would like to introduce these activities of the forum, and also I want to give introduction about our today's expert faculty also. So once again, all are welcome. So what is the aim of this forum? Why we have formed this forum? So we know that industry is working at one side and this academy is working on one side. So there is a huge gap between these two. So this forum is trying to bridge the gap between this institute and industries. So as a part of activity, we have started arranging different webinars under this forum. So there are so many faculties we have from expert from field, we have vast experience, as well as we have experts from teaching industries, teaching institutions. So they have also vast teaching experience. Also, the members of this forum are from many institutions like IITs, NITs, CPRI, NPTI, regulatory bodies, then various state GENCOs, Transcos, DISCOMs, Reliance, Tata, Adani, ABB, Siemens, G, and many more private companies are with us. Also, what advantage we got with this forum? So whatever vacancies, job availabilities, different courses, seminars that every institute or any organization, they are arranging at their own level. But now with this forum, all these activities are coming, we are getting the information about that on this forum. Also under this forum, we give certificate of appreciation as well as remuneration to the faculty or expert faculty. And also we give certificate of participation to the participants. Also we have this Technovision Academy. So under these, we are arranging different career counseling sessions, then practical industrial trainings we are arranging, as well as hands-on training. If anyone to take a practical experience on the field, hands-on training we arrange. Also for applying job, for that we prepared resumes, interview, like that. Also we give job update, manpower supply and placement services. Also we provide consultancy services for system studies whenever you want to go for any project. Also project installation, testing, commissioning services are done by this academy. And free registration for engineering students as well as for Institute Industry Forum members we have started. So these are some of the activities. So under this we have Engineering Student Forum. There are 500 students across India are connected with this forum. So we give them guidance regarding project, dissertation, thesis, and all those things. We provide data to them whenever they want some data from industry. Also we give job updates to them, and we also encourage students to participate into different regular webinars. Also we have started online certification courses. In this we give practical training like these courses, that is operation, how to do operation, maintenance, and testing of the equipments that we taught in these subjects. There are so many subjects we have. Now I would like to introduce our today's expert faculty. I welcome to Professor Jaideep Shah sir. He is working as a professor in KK Engineering College, Nashik, and he has vast experience in the field of especially we can say smart grid and smart grid applications. And he is teaching this subject also regarding these electrical vehicles, and he has attended so many conferences and all those things regarding the today's topic. And also he is a ME control system. He has a 12 years experience and his specialization is in smart grid. So he has so many achievements and awards in his career. So he was invited by European Space Operation, that is ESOC, Germany, after winning social space event of European Space Agency. He has also visited to that ESOC, Germany in February 2020. He won first prize for his smart grid for smart city that was arranged in IIT Roorkee. Also, he won third prize in space colonization of Venus in 2015 at IIT Delhi. He interacted with NASA's scientists that for the Kepler mission in New Delhi in 2012. So also he has many more achievements, like he got third prize in the topic of harmonic mitigation of solar PV system uh, in the 6th World Renewable Energy Technology Conference in New Delhi in 2015. Also, he was a winner of Sustainable Cities of the Future. It was a dialogue contest in 2011. So it was organized by Siemens. Also, he's entitled as a best teacher in 2013 in Nashik by Times of India. He got best paper award for his paper on impact of SFC's gas emission from high voltage switchgear on global warming and its method of reduction in 2014. Also, he won best paper award for voltage sag mitigation dynamic restorer in 2012. Again, he selected for the live screening of USC 201 in Mumbai by Sony 6 channel. He has nominated as Tejas Puraskar by Deshdoot in 2018. And his question was shortlisted for video conferencing with NASA astronaut Sunita Williams in MIT, Pune in 2013. So such a huge experience and knowledgeable person today we have. So I'm requesting to Professor Jaideep Shah sir to start his presentation.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, sir. Just a minute, I will share my screen.
Yeah. Can you please tell me the name of person who has joined with Galaxy J7? Just write in chat box your name, please, in who is logging with Galaxy J7.
Sir, should I start? Should I start, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please, sir.
Okay. So today I will be discussing on recent technologies in electric vehicles and policies. Today I'm going to present in a different approach. I'm not going to speak about fundamentals or working of electrical battery, working of motor and components. We have been attending so many workshops and webinars. So I think almost everyone knows fundamentals of electric vehicle. I have been attending various workshops and conferences, international events related to electric vehicle. So I thought, why not to show you what I have attended and some of the slides, some of the screenshots which I took in recent webinars and seminars. So I'm going to show you those things which are a little bit different and advanced. So yes, many countries, they are planning to ban IC engine vehicles in coming years. So like China, they are planning 25% electric vehicle by 2025. Japan, they are planning 23 to 33% passenger vehicles by 2030. Germany, 2050, 100% passenger vehicles, right? So apart from countries, there are some states or some cities which are having different environmental policies. So under those environmental policies, they are promoting electric and hybrid vehicles. When I attended this online event, it is a type of exhibition and conference. They were saying that it was a conclave. So I like a few presentations, and this slide is from Hexagon. So developing more local manufacturing and supply. This is very crucial because what happens in India, many people, they purchase components, converters, in-hub motors and various things from China and other countries, and they just assemble it here. And now since last 3 years, last 4 years, there are many startups and many companies, small scale, bigger. There are many companies started their two-wheeler, four-wheeler companies related to electric vehicle. In addition to 73 United Nations framework on climate change parties, 14 regions, 398 cities, 768 businesses and 16 investors are working to achieve net zero CO2 emission by 2050. So recently you might have heard that IPCC published a report that what we were thinking that global average temperature rise will be 1.5 degrees centigrade at the end of this century, but it will be in next 15 to 20 years. So recent report was very surprising. That's why many people, they are planning for hydrogen powered vehicles also. So yes, after 5 to 7 years, we are having a good infrastructure of not only charging stations or fast charging stations, but hydrogen fueling stations also. In our recent budget also, they explained and included green hydrogen policy. So try to read a lot about this fuel cell electric vehicle also. People, they think that hydrogen is not that safe. It is very dangerous, but they have shown that they are having those technologies which are safe as compared to IC.